I knew it. I knew he would pull it. I knew he would pull it. You got it again, Deep Free. You just need Gohan now, and you got the most OP account ever. Why am I not surprised? What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we are going to be looking at the new little batch of info that came out. There was a little bit of a data update, I guess, or something like that happened earlier today. And there are just some new cards. I got some more rebirths. If you're wondering about all those other rebirth cards or Dokkan Awakens that are supposed to be happening, this is Japan. Japan is known for just simply releasing a bunch of information about something, but we won't actually see it for quite a while. Look at Nintendo, Square Enix, etc. So all of, like the God Goku's getting their rebirth and a Dokkan, that's going to be a while. I don't know when it's going to happen eventually, but nonetheless, we got some rebirths with this, and then we actually got a new LR card, and just don't summon. Just don't. If you have 5 stones and you want to do those daily, single summons or whatever, okay, fine, by all means, but don't chase this. This is going to be like Gohan. Don't chase this new LR card, and we're going to get into it in a second. I mean, you've already seen what it is, but nonetheless. But first off, I want to go into the news real quick. Okay? And then we have to go over to Hato-sama's Twitter account because he has more of the information, essentially. But there's a double rates banner coming back. Both LR Gohan and a new LR Vegeta are in there, and I'll get into the Vegeta thing in a bit, are in this banner. Of course, the rates are complete trash on them. So, like I said, summon at your own risk. But anyway, for these guys, Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2, or just Gohan Super Saiyan 2, that we currently know him as, he gets a Dokkan Awaken. He uses the World Tournament medals, which so that he gets the rebirth automatically. He is actually he's a pretty good physical card whenever the super physical, leader comes out, essentially. So he will be pretty good. He will definitely be very, very good. He's got like both shocking speed and prepared for battle. The only downside to him with any of these is that he has the rebirth link over the fierce battle link because, how much power and how much damage you're doing is the way it's going right now in this game. So, and then the old physical Vegeta. This guy is who knows how old. I mean, he's one of the first SRs, wasn't he? Yeah, so he got his rebirth. The only downside, okay, let me say this. His passive is actually really good. He lowers the enemy's attack by 40%. That is really good. That's better than Omegas. And you're probably thinking, okay, this guy's really good, but what's the downside? The downside is that he's an extreme card. He would work a lot better on a super physical team, but unfortunately he is extreme. Obviously, he's been extreme ever since he was released, so that is the only that's basically the downside, because he's got sand links, and a optimal physical team that you would be running is actually, well, kind of right here. I don't have it perfect yet, but I've got close to it. Cooler, Goku Black, full power Frieza. Sin is someone that you can put in and out depending on who you have. Same with the 17. The 17 here I would replace with the I'd replace probably the 17 with the Ginyu, the LR Ginyu, whenever I can eventually get him, and then this Boo. So as of right now, with the current cards, these are better to run than that Vegeta. Now, if you don't have all the perfect cards, then yes, he is good to throw in there, but he's definitely going to be a floater because he's not going to be linking very well, especially with that rebirth link again. It's just going to be working. So yeah, so that's the only downside to him. So now I want to go over to Hato-sama's Twitter account, and we're going to go into here, and we're going to look at everything that was released today. And yes, it is an LR Majin Vegeta. I don't know why these are out of order, but nonetheless. So bottom line, if you are somehow lucky enough to pull this guy, he is just like LR Gohan, but for agility. So he's agility key +2, HP attack and defense of 50%, and he's got the Big Bang attack. Okay, pretty standard. And his links are, for the most part, kind of what you'd expect. He does, he's got Over the Flash, Super Saiyan, all that kind of stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, okay? So now let's go to his TUR Awakening. In order to get him up from his UR to his TUR, you have to use 7 of the Majin Vegeta medals, and those medals are obtained through those weekend events, the Extreme Heroes, the Hero events and the Villains events. I think it's the Hero ones where you have to use a team of all heroes, and then by the time you get to that stage, though, it is a rainbow. So nonetheless, so anyway, so this guy is just basically what you'd expect. It's key +3 to all agility cards, HP attack and defense up 70%. He has a rare just a stun now for this one, and his links are basically the same. Now, this is the interesting part. He gets the rebirth link. He does not get fierce battle like LR Gohan does. So depending on who you're running, that can kind of hurt you sometimes. That can be, at least with links. Because remember, you're trying to get out as much power as you can to defeat these guys. It's not a turtle race here or anything like that, okay? So, that is his TUR form, and then in order to get his LR form, you have to get 21 medals of Omega Shenron, Goku Black, Vegeta Blue, Rose, and the Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. You have the 21 of them. I don't know why 21 of all numbers, but nonetheless. So you do those, and you get him to his LR form. So not bad, actually. So it's not like with LR Gohan where you have to wait for that battlefield mode to come back. If the events are going on right now every Monday through Friday, and on the weekends, if you pull him today, by the weekend you can have an LR Vegeta, no problem. Okay. Now there was a lot of confusion when it came to translating this guy at first the moment this guy was announced, and that is that a lot of people thought that his second super attack, which is his AOE form, yes, he has his final explosion move where he can hit all enemy players that you're fighting, and everyone thought he did extreme damage because they were using Google Translate. It's not the case, okay? So when you're looking at his first attack, so his 12 key one, he does super colossal damage, and the reason I say that is because this says Cho. Oops, yeah. So perfect. It's right where I wanted to. So this is the kanji right here for Cho, and then this is the colossal damage kanji that we know all too well. So it's super colossal damage or mega colossal, whatever you want to translate it to. Okay, and that is when you do his first super attack. Okay, again, leader skill, HP, attack, and defense up 90%, plus 3 key. And then his passive skill, which I've skipped up until obviously the LR one now, is that his attack goes up 150, so it's the exact same as Goku's. Although I believe, or Goku SSJ4, but Goku just simply gets 150%, not when he's launching his super attack. So do keep that in mind. He's got all the basic links that beforehand. Obviously, he's got the Rebirth link again. He's got Over in a Flash, the whole 9 yards. So this guy is really good if you have all of the top tier agility units. Really good team right now would be to have him as your leader, to have Super 17, to take Rose, to take Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, to take Super Vegeta, and then to take Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He links will get decent with Vegeta, so that's not bad. And then Gohan raises attack and defense up by 25%. Now, the reason I say to bring him over maybe like the World Tournament Gohan is A, he provides it to both Super and Extremes, whereas the World Tournament Gohan only gives it to Extremes. To my knowledge, the health, it's not, it's the trench coat, Super 7, or not Super 17, but the normal 17, the one that came with Super 17, I believe he does not, he only gives 20% in 2 key, or is it 2 key, or is it 1 key? I'll double check on the second, because the banner's still up in a second, so just give me that. But yeah, so then, and if you go over to his super attack, if you read it right here, just making sure this doesn't zoom out or go crazy or anything like that. So again, Teki Zane, Teki Zane, Kaladani, and then colossal damage. So he causes colossal damage to all enemies when using his second super attack. When he uses his first one, he does like mega or super colossal damage essentially. Okay, so that's where the translation would get a little funky when this was first coming out. So rest in peace. It's been translated now, and yeah, I did the best I could on that one. So yeah, so that works out pretty well there. And then again with Vegeta here, like I said, he's not bad by any means. He doesn't give key. Who knows? Lowering that attack or lowering defense is nothing much really. Again, his passive skill is really good. If you need to throw him onto an extreme team, go ahead. The only downside is his links compared to what a normal or a pretty good physical extreme team looks like right now. No one has any of these links. The only person he'd be really linking decently with is Goku Black for that prepare for battle link. But again, Vegeta is going to be that floater. So it could still work technically, and I actually don't have him, so I can't test him out. So that is something decent to test him out with, but I'm just saying, you know, if you had to pick between him and the Boo, the Super Boo, I pick the Super Boo, because the Super Boo benefits your whole team entirely, whereas Vegeta simply lowers their attack. And if you have him linked with Goku Black's already going to lower attack via his super attack, so that's kind of why I'm saying that. But nonetheless, you know, hey, at least he finally got a rebirth, so. And then the final one is the Great Saiyaman 2, Dokkan Awaken. And so his attack is really nice for his super attack. It stacks for 3 turns, so that is really well, especially with the way that they changed the system now. via the patch before it. And then at the beginning of the turn, his attack is up 90%. He's got shocking speed. He's got prepare for battle, which is really nice. He's got both of those links, so that's why I'm saying he's gonna be really good on a super physical team. He's gonna be pretty good there. Yeah, he's got really good links. He really does. So I'll have to test them out. So yeah, so with that, I'm gonna go quickly into that other 17, and might want to run the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan over this 17 if I can look at his passive skill real quick. Where are you? Here, no, here's the intel. Here's the agility one. So he gives ki. Okay, I guess you could run either of them. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess run both of these, because I think when he Dokkens, that's attack and defense of 25%, just like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And then this guy gives tech or intel and agility key, whereas Gohan only gives the agility key. So I guess run whoever you have technically. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this 17 could have. I think he's got a farmable super, especially if you pulled a lot of those newer 17s that they have. So technically, he could be better for your team. I'm not really sure. He does link better with the Super Saiyan or Super 17. But Super Saiyan 2 Gohan links better with Rose, Vegeta, Super Vegito, and Majin Vegeta. So I think that's personally why if I had all these cards and I had that right here and now, I'd be like, okay, I'd actually run the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan over this one, because yes, Gohan and him have the same passive to affect the whole team, but Gohan himself still links better with all the majority of the Saiyans that you have on the team compared to the Android, who's only really going to benefit Super 17. So, like I said, it's up to you though. If you have all the cards, pick and choose and try them all out. If you are, you don't have every single card and that's who you have, then go with it. They're both fine. So yeah. And then lastly, I just quickly want to Dokkan Awaken my Great Saiyaman, because he's the one I actually do have. He takes World Tournament medals, takes 7 of them. And I figured, you know what, why not? He's not bad. I might as well Dokkan Awaken him. So here we go. Unfortunately, I've only got him at SA1 because I've never actually pulled him after this. And yeah, so he's pretty good. Leader skill is kind of mediocre because he doesn't get that HP, unfortunately. But I don't really see most people using this guy for a leader skill. Again, when that super physical guy comes out, this guy will be pretty good. So yeah, so let's Dokkan Awaken him real quick. And yeah, so then other than that, guys, that's good. Oh, I wonder if he gets the sunglasses on. Is he gonna put the sunglasses on? Okay, because he's got sunglasses in here. So I wonder if I go in and try to train him. I want to train him real quick just to see if he actually puts the sunglasses on. Where are you? Okay, there he is. I don't know. I'll take. Oh, I don't have anything. I want to save all those Ginyus. No, I don't have anyone to train him for. Ah. Oh well, who cares? Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know down below in the comments though if you're even going to attempt to try and pull for one of these LRs. I've seen the rates, they are pretty much the same as before. I think Gohan's was actually a little bit lower, but when I went into the simulator on the Banner Simulator website, I actually pulled like 6 LR Gohans out of 30,000 stones before I finally pulled 2 Vegetas. So it was pretty crazy. Not gonna lie on that one, not gonna lie. So again, summon at your own, be cautious about it. Just be cautious about it. The only way I will even try summoning for this is if another YouTuber wants to do a little, little summoning video, 90 stones each. If we happen to get lucky, bam. If not, oh well, we didn't get them. So, because in the end, if you have the super team, or if you have the super or extreme variant of whoever, of the agility, or in terms of Gohan, when we eventually get those guys, they will be better. Obviously having Gohan and Vegeta on those teams is gonna be much better. I mean, if you put Vegeta onto an extreme agility team and you don't have all the super agility guys, so it makes more sense to run that extreme team, then by all means, Vegeta's gonna hit even harder. So in terms of damage, I'm not really sure on all that stuff. I think someone's done the numbers, check Reddit and all that stuff. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm more here for the translating, not really for the numbers and everything. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. It does help a lot as always. And leave your comments down below and a like if you liked the video. Until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.